This is my 1986 Audi 5000 CS, and today I'm going to clean and condition my leather interior. This is not meant to be a full leather restoration, nor is it a full interior detail video. This is simply going to be cleaning, degreasing, getting all the grime and crap off of the seats, and then conditioning and protecting it. So for this I'm going to use a simple 4-step process. Step 1 will be to dry vacuum all of the surfaces and get in all the creases, get all the little debris and crap out of the bolsters. Step 2 will be a clean and degrease of all the leather surfaces, door panels, seats, back seats. And step 3 will be the actual application of the product. For this I'm just going to use some leather conditioner and protectant. And step 4, the easiest of all, will just be a simple microfiber wipe down. Now for step 1 of this process, the simple vacuum, I'm just going to be using a shop vac and vacuuming all of the surface debris and crap off of these seats. Then I am going to use a soft bristle brush to get in all the corners and really agitate some of that debris that is stuck in between the bolsters and in all the crevices. And then I'm going to vacuum that up again with the shop vac. I'm gonna be using a little trick here. This is just a McDonald's straw. If you hold that in the front of the vacuum and restrict some of the airflow, it's going to force some of the vacuum suction to go through the straw, which allows you to really pinpoint and get in all of these corners, all of the crevices real easy. As you can see here on my brushes, I just put some painter's tape around the metal bracket buckling thing. That way I'm going to make sure that I don't scratch or mess up my leather while I'm trying to clean it. Moving on to step number 2, I'm gonna clean and degrease all of the working area. For that I'm simply using some dish soap mixed with water, sprayed on there, and then I'm going to agitate the entire surface with another soft bristle brush. Once everything is all clean, I am going to wipe it down, dry it off with a microfiber, and move on to step 3, which is the actual product application. For this I'm going to be using some rich leather conditioner. I'm just going to spray it onto all of the leather surfaces, and then again use a soft bristle brush to really work it into the surface and into all the little creases and crevices of the leather. And for step number 4, the easiest of all, I'm going to simply take a clean microfiber and wipe off all of the excess product off of the leather. Yeah, let's get to it. Let's get started with step number 1, which will be the simple surface vacuum. use two hands for this. It's gonna make it a lot easier, but you get the gist. All you want to do is agitate in all of the crevices, and then stick in your little attachment for the vacuum, and vacuum out all the debris. I went ahead and vacuumed all of the creases, agitated everything in the crevices, and got all the debris and junk out. And also to hit the door panel here, I'm also going to be working on that. Now that step one, the vacuum is complete, I'm going to move on to step number 2, which will be the clean and degrease. For this, again, I'm going to be using a soft bristle brush and some dish soap with water. I'm simply going to be spraying this onto the working area, and then I'm going to agitate the entire surface with this brush. When I'm done with this step, I am simply going to take a clean microfiber towel and wipe everything off the seat. When I'm done with this step, I'm going to take a wet towel and wipe off all of the soap, and then I'm going to take a clean microfiber and wipe off all of the moisture, make sure it's nice and dry, so I can move on to step number 3, which will be the product application. For this, you really want to make sure that you take your time. You don't want to rush this process too much, otherwise you're going to miss sections and it will not look as good when you're done. It's not too big of a deal if you miss a little section, because the actual conditioner itself is also cleaner, so that should take care of most of the leftovers. But you just want to make sure that you are working with a clean surface, because otherwise you're just working against what you're trying to achieve. So yeah, just be patient on this, be thorough, cover all of these surfaces, and then move on to the next step. Now that I'm done with the cleaning process and I have wiped most of the soap off of the seat, I'm just going to take a clean microfiber and wipe off all of the excess moisture. Make sure that the surface is nice and dry for the next step. Here you can see this. It's quite a bit of dirt that comes off, and the seats already look better after this step. The interior you're working on is much dirtier than this and has a lot more grime and dirt baked onto the seats, then I would recommend using a specialty leather solvent that will help degrease it completely. But for what I'm doing here and for the condition my seats are in, a simple dish soap degreaser is more than enough. Since I'm repeating the same process on the door panels, I went ahead and taped off all of the electronics so we don't get any water in there. And then I'm going to repeat the same process over here. Again, the same as the seats. You really don't want to get it completely soaked. You just want some lubrication on top of the surface and some soap to be there so you actually degrease the surface, but you don't want to completely soak the inside of your panel and the foam and the electronics on there. So you just want to be careful, be tedious, and clean it up. Now that I'm done cleaning and degreasing all of the leather working area, I'm moving on to step number 3, which is the application of the actual product. For this, you simply want to take your conditioner product and apply it to the leather. And then I'm going to take a soft bristle brush to really massage it into all of those little leather creases and crevices. I'm going to be relatively generous with the product, but make sure you don't soak it, because that's not going to help you. And yeah, just make sure you get in all the crevices, get in all the creases. Again, I have a little painter's tape on there to protect the leather. Make sure I don't scratch it. And to be nice and thorough, agitate all of the leather, all of the surfaces. Finish coating all the surfaces. Back seats are over there. All the panels over there. The before and after shot. Also the door panel. Did both the back door panels. So now I will wipe off. This is the final result. I just finished wiping down all the seats. You can see the before and after. Actually pretty surprised. It brought out really nice color and also really nice shine to the leather. You can see the door panel, similar. Bring back some of that original color, get rid of the fading. Tire back looks very nice. Back door panels came out good.